I have drawn 3 unit cells. Unit cells, they are a part of the crystal lattice. So 3 unit cells are drawn. Let us find the number of atoms in the unit cells. Okay, we are finding the number of atoms in the unit cell. Now, unit cells, they are of 2 types. One is primitive and the other one is non-primitive. I'll just write here. One is primitive type and the other one is non-primitive. So, primitive type, only one type is there, that is simple cubic unit cell. Simple cubic unit cell. And for non-primitive, we have 3 types. One is FCC, face centered cubic unit cell. One is BCC, body centered cubic unit cell. And the third one, end centered cubic unit cell. So unit cells, they are of 2 types, primitive and non-primitive. So let's check for simple cube, FCC and BCC. How many atoms are present in this? So first we will check for simple cube. For simple cube, the number of atoms present in simple cube. So in simple cube means the number of atoms are present only at the corners. They are present only at the corners. You can see here, correct? It's a cube and the atoms are present only at the corners. So the contribution of each atom will be 1/8. How many atoms are there? Total 8. Contribution of each atom will be 1/8. So number of atoms in simple cubic unit cell is 1. You need to remember this. Number of atoms in simple cubic unit cell is 1. Check for the next one, FCC. So in FCC, already at the corners, the atoms are present. At the corners, atoms are present. So the contribution of each atom will be 1. Correct? 8 corners, 8 atoms are present. Contribution of each atom is 1/8 is equal to 1. Now, face centered means the atoms are also present on the face. Correct? The atoms are also present on the face. Now we know in the cube, how many faces will be there in the cube? 6 faces are there. And when 2 atoms, 2 unit cells, they are placed adjacent to each other, then they will share that atom. Right? They will share that atom. So at that time, the contribution of the face atom will be half. So I'll write as 6 faces are there into half they are contributing. So half is equal to 3. So how many atoms, total atoms are there in FCC? 4. Check the next one. It is for BCC. So already 8 corners are there. 8 atoms are present at the corners. So the contribution of each atom will be 8 into 1/8 is equal to 1. And body centered means inside the body, within the unit cell, right? Inside, it is not shared by any other unit cell. So total we can take it as 1 within the body. So total is 1 plus 1, 2. So this is for simple cube. This is for FCC. This is for BCC. So you need to remember, for simple cube, the number of atoms is 1. For FCC, that is face centered cubic unit cell, the atoms are 4. And for BCC, body centered cubic unit cell, it is 2.